All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm here with Mr. Craig. This is my guy. He's a fitness coach right here in Tampa as well. How long have you been fitness coaching, Craig?
6 years now.
6 years. This guy is an absolute OG, and he has a community called Team No Excuses. Tell them a little bit, like who do you help?
Yeah, so we help men typically over the age of 30, primarily losing fat, building muscle, and ultimately just creating a sustainable lifestyle around fitness, so that way they can live a fitness-driven lifestyle. So yeah, we have clients from all over in California, the East Coast, Midwest, in other countries, so we're kind of worldwide.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, Craig is a fitness coach I really respect. This dude probably has like hundreds of transformations at this point, so I'm pretty excited to just pick his brain. And yeah, we're gonna go through a gritty workout. I'm gonna teach Craig a little bit about the grit method, how I train a little bit differently. And yeah, you're just gonna be a fly on the wall. We're just gonna have some fun. No script, just raw, authentic grit.
Let's go,
Let's
dude.
get it, brother. All right, follow us, guys. So Craig, we're gonna start on the line cable curl, bro.
All right.
So reason I like this compared to the standing cable curl, just more stable.
Yep.
Basically, that's an important part of the grit method, is like the more stable the exercise, the more you don't have to think about anything but training the muscle.
Right.
So that's like, we're gonna go as stable as possible. That way we can just go as heavy as possible and just like get near failure, ideally between like 5 to 7 reps. I'll explain why we do that. Really, like the most important idea with the grit method is something I learned from Chris Beardsley, who's like one of the top exercise physiologists in the world. I hired him like back in 2023. I had like pretty much been doing like traditional fitness method for a long time. 3, 4 sets, 10, 12, 15 reps, like kind of just chase the burn, like supersets, drop sets, like short rest period, all that. That was like my style. When I got injured and I was like, all right, like I was burning myself out a little bit doing so much volume. And I was like, all right, I kind of want to find a more just like efficient way to train. I also didn't really understand the actual science behind muscle growth. All I thought was like, just tear down the muscle and build it back bigger.
Get as sore as possible, right?
Yeah, that's was like the only data I had in my brain. I didn't actually understand like the science behind how it worked. So when I ended up hiring him, like I learned way too much specific scientific stuff that like doesn't really matter. Like nobody would really care about. But the most important thing that I actually learned is that it's just the last 5 reps before failure that do anything for muscle growth. So it's like the ones towards the end where you're pushing your hardest and it's kind of going slow.
Hence the gritty reps.
Exactly. So I like coined them the gritty reps because they like, kind of look gritty. So the whole point in today's workout is like if building muscle was like cutting through a steak, instead of doing a butter knife and like doing a bunch of stuff, going really fast, just chasing the burn, we're gonna train extremely efficiently, like using a steak knife. So we're gonna do less total things, but each thing that we do, we're really gonna make it count, be super effective.
I like that analogy. Let's do it.
Bro.
Let's
All right, so I'm gonna demonstrate exactly what a gritty rep looks like, bro.
Are you getting straight into it?
I go straight to the grit, man. We don't got time to waste. All right, this might be too gritty, but I'm gonna try my best, bro. I think with you here, I think I can do it. All right, it was too gritty. If that ever happens with the grit method and you can only get 3, then you do a little drop set and then you get 2 more. So I'm gonna drop it just 1 notch and I'm gonna keep the set going so I can still get the last 5.
Come on. Yep.
Wow, bro. Holy smokes.
Right off the rip, dude. Right off the rip.
Wow, that was a steak knife set right there. I set the bar high for Craig.
I know, I might have to like...
You can go a little lighter. If you want to do a warm-up, you can also do a warm-up.
I'm gonna do a warm-up.
Also, Craig, guys, has a couple injuries, like on his elbow and his knee, where I've been blessed to not get any injuries. I'm pretty lucky. Nice. Holy cow, bro.
All right.
Heart is pounding.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get that.
Was that a warm-up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bro, tell me about like, why did you call your business Team No Excuses?
I think...
Tell me the story behind that.
Well, I mean, I've kind of just like, ever since I was younger, and it was just always a phrase that really stuck well with me. It was like so simple, but I was like, it could apply to so many different areas of life, not just like in the gym. It sounds super corny because it's like, you see it everywhere in different gyms, like, oh, no excuses.
Yeah.
But when you really like integrate that within your life in every single area, it causes you to take extreme ownership in what is happening around you. And it's all because of the things that you do, how you show up, up, and that's why I like it, because it applies into business, it applies into, you know, making the time for family and making time for this, the gym. So I think that's really why it resonated heavily with me. And then I was like, I was trying to think of what to, you know, call our company and like build a brand around. I was like, it's so simple. I was like, this is like a phrase that I've just been quoting and throwing around for so many years, and it was just like, that was it.
Wow.
So I was like, why not do that? And we're really big on community. We do a lot of community events in person every year.
Yeah.
So we decided to call it Team No Excuses, or TNE.
How have your clients adopted that mantra? Do you feel like it helps them shift their own identity to being more
Without a doubt.
people that are, you know, take responsibility and aren't
Without a doubt, yeah. Because like, once again, like we all, most of the time, we don't realize so many things that we say are in the way of us are literally just an excuse. Like, because there's really a lot of valid excuses. Like,
Sure.
Oh, you know, like work's insanely stressful right now, or I just had this happen with my family. Like, there's always a good reason not to do the work. And I think just like no excuses allows you to embody and lean into like, well, why not do it anyway? So that's mainly why. There's nothing other special than that. Just, I mean, when applied over everywhere in your life, like transformational. Yeah, exactly.
How did like actually tattooing it on? You tattooed on yourself like right when you started your business?
No. We so myself as well as our other coaches on the staff, we did a Miami retreat with just us.
Yeah.
Just the company, no clients, and we were all there. And I had been wanting to get like a tattoo of No Excuses for a while, and then we actually all ended up agreeing to get a tattoo. We all got us No Excuses. So all of the team members, all of our team has No Excuses on the same spot, tattooed.
Wow, your team's never gonna leave you, bro.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago.
That's so sick.
Yeah, so we all have it.
How many people do you have on your team? You have like a couple assistant coaches, right?
Yeah. So we have Tyler and Aaron, and they both help with fulfillment, and yeah, great guys. Tyler's based in California, Aaron's in Texas, and yeah, they're amazing, just genuine guys.
I think it's crazy. There's something crazy about like actually imprinting your life ethos on yourself that holds you to that standard. Like, I wear this is optimized, and it's like same thing, bro. Like it like gives you superpowers,
right
bro. You like look at it and you're like, all right, I can't disobey it.
You're like, dang it, it's right there. Yeah. And then
tattooing on yourself is a whole different.
When your friends know you have it too, they're like, one of my friends is, I call him Coach Ryan. He insane dude, runs like ultra marathons, 250-mile races, and anytime I like say something where it's like he knows like it's a belief or something, like I say something that's a limiting belief, he just like grabs my arm and goes like this and just points at it, and I'm like, damn, I branded myself.
That's
like
good, bro. You took a one-time action that's gonna create you so much return in the rest of your life. I gotta think about doing that.
I think I'm gonna hit on it. Let's see. So you said 5 to 7 now?
Yeah, we're trying to get near failure as close to 5 as possible. Do like maximum efficiency, bro. Come on. Good, gritty ass curl, bro. Come on. Hard as you can, every rep. Gritty. So, dog. Curl that shit. Hard as you can. Good ass curl, Craig. One more, bro. I'll help. Come on. Hard as you can. Good curl. Finish. Beautiful, bro. Holy mother of grit, bro.
Damn.
That's like doing 3 sets in one, bro.
That was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever started off a workout with that heavy of curls.
That's like, it's just like cutting out all the fluff and just getting straight to the meaningful reps.
Someone look like Popeye after this, or?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's crazy. You don't get like the craziest pumps doing it. Like when you do high reps and you like drop sets, and you're gonna feel like so swollen. So you kind of leave the gym as you do the gritty reps, so you feel super strong, but you don't feel like debilitating pain.
No.
So it's a bit of like a paradigm shift, because it's not like seeking the pain. It's like seeking the grit, but it's like actually helps you in the long term.
No,
it's kind of weird, right?
No, definitely.
You kind of train like this on your own, like lower volume, longer rest? Or
depending on the programming style I'm in. I've trained like this before. The first time I ever trained like this was probably a couple of years back, and my programming, I was like, this has got to be wrong. I was like, I feel like I was like leaving the gym, and I was like a little bit, I was like, it was a great workout. I'm like, I'm so used to doing like so many more exercises or so much other stuff, but I saw amazing. I mean, my strength went like through the roof as well during that season. So
it's crazy, bro. It's so insane. It's like almost like a cheat code, especially like for the guys that we serve who they really value just efficiency in general and sustainability. Like they don't need to be coming in here like blasting their chest for 8 sets, just getting a disgusting pump. Like they just were like, all right, I just like want to be a fit, sustainable type of person. And it's like that's what something like this is so easy for them to actually stick to. You know. All right, I'm gonna get one more, bro.
Let's get
it. Go to 100.
Come on. Yep. Up. Come on. Good.
Yeah. Holy gritty, bro. All right, that's it on biceps for the day, bro. We're just gonna do two
right.
sets, 2 hard ass sets on like 4 to 5 different muscle groups. Call it a day.
All right, I got one more in me.
Yeah. So guys, it's kind of like, I teach my clients this sometimes, but imagine like a pencil is super effective when it's sharp. The more you use it, it starts to get dull until it's basically a nub. It's ineffective. Same thing with training a muscle in a workout. Like the first couple sets, it's like the pencil is sharp. If you're doing 6, 7, 8 sets on one muscle, by the time you finish the workout, that pencil is so dull, you're getting less return on your time and energy. So I'd rather you do the really optimal first couple sets on multiple muscle groups, multiple times throughout the week, rather than like the bro split style, just spam one muscle group at a time. All right, let's get it, Craig. You need more rest, bro?
I'll be good.
How much rest did you take?
I dropped to 90.
Okay.
That should be good.
You took at least like 2 minutes, right?
Probably. Yeah, we were yapping a little bit.
Yeah. If you take like less than a minute and a half, you'll be significantly weaker. So make sure you guys in general rest enough. All right, let's get it, Craig. Yes, sir, bro. Good curls. Yes, sir, dog. Good gritty curls. Yes, sir, bro. Good. One more. Yes, sir. Gritty. Ooh, my guy. Holy smokes. Biceps are cooked. All right, good stuff, dog. Let's relocate, mix it up, keep it interesting. Want to hit some like Smith machine press?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we already did a couple gritty sets on the biceps. Now we're inside. Gonna get a little bit on the upper chest. We got Smith machine incline press. You want to just hit a quick warm up, see how this feels?
Let's do it.
Go for it, bro.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think, it might be 2. We'll try.
Yeah, test it out. Generally, guys, the most important thing with the Smith machine is you just want to make sure that like the bar isn't too close to your neck or too down towards like your sternum. So you want to make sure it's like in the sweet spot. So sometimes you want to start lighter, just make sure it's comfy. I always tell my clients, comfy first, gritty second. So you gotta like make sure it's all perfectly calibrated. Once you're like, okay, it's super comfy, then you can load it up and train your failure, you know, at that 5, 6, 7 rep mark. And guys, you don't have to be an expert lifter to train your failure. You're not gonna get injured. If you have good form like Craig, you're picking stable exercises, you can very safely get out of your comfort zone. The only time you have risk of injury is if you're doing like really complicated exercise. Like I would never really program like a barbell bench, right? Because we have to like stabilize it. There's just a lot more to think about. It's harder to do like without a spotter or two. Something like this is like a lot more simple, sustainable, effective for you guys. How's that weight?
It's good. Yeah.
Easy for you? Like,
Yeah.
You want to throw a 25 on top?
Yeah, we can.
All right. I'll knock it out. Let's get gritty. Oh, the light is like right there.
It's definitely interesting going this to put it bracket.
Yeah, right?
So just be careful, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just gotta like start like that.
Yep.
Come on.
Good. There we go. Up. Come on.
That's
good.
Nice.
I'm just trying to get as tan as you.
Bro, I've been baking in the sun, bro.
I have like a deep like olive color. You're like, look like you got fresh off the beach.
You definitely got some tan on you though. I can see you've been out in the sun a little bit more than last
Those daily walks, dude. I gotta do daily digestion walks in.
Bro, it's so like, we're so lucky to live right next to Bayshore and Riverwalk.
Oh, it's unreal. Every day I walk it. I walk Bayshore for it every day.
How do you like bake that into your routine? Like, do you just do it in the morning, like midday?
So usually I work out in the morning, first thing, and then I'll have work or meetings, and then from there, usually like mid-afternoon, I will find and get like a walk in there that's a shorter walk, and then at the end of the day for like sunset, I'll just walk for like an hour probably.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I call it like microdosing movement throughout the day. So I start with the weight training just because I want to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And then I have, walk intermittently after, like usually the one in the afternoon is like a small one after lunch.
Okay.
So that way I don't eat my lunch and like sit at my desk and just feel tired.
Yeah.
So I'll move, and then at the end of the day, I'll do a big walk.
Smart.
And it's amazing. I do it literally no headphones usually, the one at night. Yeah, no headphones. Or if I do have headphones in, I don't even play music.
Really?
I just put them in, just keep them silent. So that way, even if there's like, sometimes there's like vendors and stuff, people out, and I'm just, I don't even want to talk to anyone. I just walk.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you like habit stacked it with like an audiobook, or you kind of like just letting your mind just totally not think about
no
anything.
audios, no YouTubes. Yeah.
If
I just like to do one thing at a time. I've been doing it for a while that way.
Yeah.
Just too much stimulus outside of that. Yeah. Even when I eat now, like I just try to eat and like I'll just like look off my balcony. I don't even I don't want to watch a YouTube education video while I'm eating. Like sure you can do that, but there's just been so much.
Yeah.
Especially if I have a busy day and I'm doing meetings on top of that. I just don't want want any more stimulus or input. I just want to sit.
It's great advice. Like kind of pacing yourself, guys. I've candidly gone through seasons where I did not pace myself. I did 75 hard a couple times last year, and it's like constantly grinding to the point where you don't really give your mind time to just reset. So like what Craig is saying, like it's super important not to just be like always hustling. It's like taking time to like sharpen your saw, fill up your cup so that you can like redeploy the next thing like more effectively. Kind of like with the grip method, taking long rests so then you can train effectively. Same thing with work and life. You can't just go if you're not taking time to like pace yourself like that. That's really smart.
So you like stay in like sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, if you don't take time to do that. Like when I'm on my walks, like just easy walk, no headphones, I'm just like pure parasympathetic. Like my body is recovering, relaxing.
Smart.
Like it's so nice.
How about like
I spent years not doing that though. I spent years
just
always.
grinding.
I needed to be like I needed to get more knowledge all the time. But it's just
Do you do like that same thing with caffeine, or you do like what's your approach with coffee, caffeine? Out of curiosity.
I usually like I would say most of the time I don't have anything too hard or strict on that.
Okay.
But I usually will have like 2 cups of coffee a day.
Okay.
Maybe 3 at most, and I usually don't have anything after 2.
Smart.
Unless I'm like going on like a meetup with a friend for coffee or something like late in the afternoon, which is more rare.
Right.
But usually I don't have any caffeine after 2.
Smart.
Last year, not as well. I'm not as good with that, but my sleep was just like not nearly to what it could have been.
Yeah.
And
dude,
I was just like,
optimizing sleep is so important. People don't realize. It's like
oh,
when you're sleep
I
deprived, you
felt
don't
way
even
better
know.
since like literally getting even just like below 7, even if you're 6.5 compared to like 7.5 or 8.
Yeah. So how much are you sleeping now?
I'm bare minimum 7.5, usually 7.5 to 8, and that was not always the case.
Yeah,
I think I spent a good year and a half of like being way lower than that.
Yeah.
And I realized that extra time that I was maybe getting was just not even worth it. Like maybe I could watch one more YouTube video to learn more something else, but it wasn't worth it.
It's not, bro. It's like you don't realize because your body gets so used to being like a little bit deprived like that.
Without doubt.
Yeah, you.
No, that's why. Most people are like, no, I
yourself,
can get by. I'm like, no, you just have gotten so used to that being the normal that you forgot what it feels like to be optimized.
So
optimized,
true, yeah. So you don't know what you don't know.
All right.
All right, let's get it, dog. Gritty time. Solid, brother. Look at that pristine technique. Take notes, guys. Nice, Craig. All the way near failure, bro. Good, gritty ass push. Come on. Good push, bro. Beautiful. One more. Push hard as you can. Finish, 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 finish. Good press, bro. I freaking dog. What's up, bro? Hell yeah.
That light is right in your face. I don't even realize it until I stood up. I was like, oh yeah, I can't see anything right now.
All right, throw a 5 on top of this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That would probably be better in that rep range, 5 to 7.
Yeah. I personally like to get as close to 5 as possible, just because it's like slightly more efficient. You know, it's like why do 7 if you could go a tiny bit heavier and do 5? All right, let's get it.
Oh yeah, come on. Good, come on. Yep. Up. Yeah. Amazing, dude.
Ready. That's it for chest for today, boys, after Craig's.
I got one more in me still.
Yeah, you need more rest though, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna ask you, bro, what do you think is like some of the traits of the most successful clients that you've worked with?
Traits the most successful clients.
Like, do they have a certain mindset?
I mean, I think back to the same thing as what I said with the no excuses, like extreme ownership, is like, for example, like someone coming into the program was like, is this gonna work for me? It's like, no, you need to become the man that you make it work for you. Like that is really what it is. It's like any program works, like your program works, my program works, like there's a lot of great programs out there. It's a matter, are you gonna be the man to make it work for you?
Yeah.
And if you can do that, everything else makes sense. So
True.
I would say that really good communication and being, I think some of our best clients are our most vulnerable clients in the sense that like they're okay with dropping their ego and like being like, hey, I genuinely still don't get this. Or like after you give a critique or adjustment, they're like, I still don't understand. Or I don't get it. Those end up doing the best because they're not scared to sound like dumb or be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like it is a hard thing as a man. You know this working with men too, to like say like, hey, like I genuinely don't know what I'm doing for my own health. It's like a hard thing to say sometimes for a lot of guys that have maybe figured out their entire life and they know what to do everywhere else. They're the man of the house, but then they can't handle their own health. It's like a very big shock for them sometimes. So our best clients, I would say, despite having that, drop the ego and communicate really well.
That's a great
spot.
I really agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very valid. Yeah, well, I think it's funny too, like a lot of people think like, oh, okay, I'll just do it by myself. Like he's right, I just need to take accountability. So they'll like just look up a program online and they'll try to hold themselves accountable. They don't realize that there's something so powerful about making an investment. It's like when you make a big investment yourself, like not only are you getting all the features, the support, all the stuff, but you're actually sending such a signal to yourself that like, hey, this is me betting on myself, putting my money where my mouth is, drawing my line in the sand.
And now you're worth it.
Yeah, now you're worth it. Like that's what all fit successful people have invested thousands of dollars. You've probably invested what?
Over 100 grand.
Over 100 grand. I've invested over 50 grand. And you really tell yourself that like you respect yourself when you're willing to put your hard-earned dollars, put your money where your mouth is, you know? It's like, I wish people would kind of like have that little reframe around investing. Because I think it would really serve people.
I agree.
People just are too stubborn to part ways with their dollars, not really seeing like the value of doing so, you know?
Yeah, what are you stacking them for? Like what if you can't eat, like none of it matters if you're not healthy. It really doesn't. Like it doesn't matter at all. But I agree, like you pay to pay attention. Like you do. Like if it was like, I always say this, if someone's like, oh, it's expensive. I'm like, okay, do you think it would work if it was $5? Like, really? Like would you pay attention and take it as seriously if it was only $5? Right. Probably not.
Yeah, so true, bro.
It's like just the reality of it. And I'm the same, like I'm not like, it's not enough. I'm the same way. Like if I had a coach and I like paid $5 for like some PDF thing, it's like cool, do it, but I'm probably not gonna use it. Think about how many things you've saved, freebies, things of that nature from business that are like never get to use. And it's like, what if you paid double, triple the amount of it, you probably would have paid for it because you pay attention. So
say we vote with our dollars about the things we care about. So if you actually want to get like insight on what are your true core values, look at your bank account, look at your look at your bank statement. Like what you're spending money on is going to tell you about
where your time and where your Google Calendar and like basically your bank statement is the two most valuable things. So you can look at your Google Calendar, you can tell what's most important to you. You can look at your bank statements, tell you what's most important. So true. Just those two things alone. Read every single thing you need to know about a person. Just about.
My guy is knowledgeable.
All right, I gotta hit this. Let's do it. Oh.
Let's get it, dog. Nice, Craig. Come on. Let's get it, broski. Good. Need at least 5, dog. Good push. Yes, sir. Good. Gritty ass press. Let's go, dog. Finish, 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 finish. Yes, sir. Good shit. I got it.
Oh.
Sorry, broski. All right, that's it on chest, guys. So we did a couple on buys, a couple on chest. See you at the next exercise.
Let's do it.
What's up, guys? We're on the next exercise. We're going for the machine row. This is an extremely optimal exercise, very stable, great way to train the lats. So a couple important things to understand about rowing. When you're rowing, anytime like you're really puffing out your chest like crazy in your rowing, that's gonna be a little bit more traps, right? So your traps is like your mid back, your upper back. Anytime you're like, keep it staying more neutral with your spine, you're kind of just pulling, going elbow to pocket, that's gonna be more lat. So we're gonna do single arm and make it a little bit more lat focused. And yeah, we're each gonna do 1 set to failure on each side. Do it like that. All right, I'll go first on this one, bro.
So let's do it.
All right, get it. And guys, if you never used weightlifting straps before, if you ever like try to do the gritty reps on a pole and it's heavy, you're gonna probably notice like your hand kind of fails before your back. That's like a big red flag, right? Because we're not trying to train our hand. Our goal is to train our back. So if your hand is hitting failure before, that's like means like you're missing out on reps that you otherwise could get if the hand wasn't a limiting factor. So because of that, we're gonna use a strap. Basically what this is gonna do, it's gonna neutralize the grip fatigue, help us really lock in. That way we can actually train our back to failure, be more effective. So this whole training style is all about maximum effectiveness and efficiency. I don't want you guys wasting your valuable time, effort, and energy. Let's get it. Chest up, neutral spine.
Nice. Come on. Good. Yep. You got it. Smooth.
Pretty. All right, here, dude.
Sharing is caring, guys.
What do you say?
Don't. I said sharing is caring. Don't hesitate to share your lifting straps for your gym, bro. So he can get jacked too.
Right?
What are we at right now?
We don't gatekeep weightlifting straps over here, guys. You can do this, bro. It's not that heavy.
Yeah, who needs to look at the weight, right? You can do it. All you need is that.
Yeah. In general, guys, it is important to like be cognizant of how much weight you're lifting and actually have a way to track, because getting stronger week by week is like the most important indicator of effective muscle growth. If you're coming in just kind of checking the box, going through the motions, not actually tracking your weights, getting stronger, you could be really just wasting your time. You gotta be like Craig, right? Track your weights, use your weightlifting straps, train your failure, right? Don't just do fluff.
Yeah, I always like to say, like, what'd you do on your third set of bicep curls last week? That's right, you don't know.
Yeah.
So you need to track. You don't remember in your head. Not as much as you think you do.
Yeah, you really don't. Just get it, dogs. Nice. Look at that lat, guys. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. All the way in your failure. One more. Pull hard as you can. Good, bro. Yeah. Finish. Pull hard. Gritty. Good. Gritty ass rep. Damn, dude. That lat is rippling, dog.
Was it?
Yeah, good stuff. All right, yeah, I'll snag that one. I actually prefer this weightlifting strap. Let's get it.
Oh, is that your special one?
Yeah, I just like this. I like this brand, Harbinger.
Oh, is the other one a different brand?
Yeah, I like lost it and then I found a different one, bro. I'm all over the place, bro. All right, let's get it. So, Craig, what are some of the client retreats that you've done recently?
The most recent one we did was just the end of last year. We did Scottsdale, Arizona, and we had like, 15 or so people out there, 15 to 20, and it was a great time. We did team workouts. We did 2 like big team hikes, and some of them, like some of our guys, we had one of our guys in his 70s that did the most insane hike where you're like climbing up, like using like poles and ropes and stuff up the top of the mountain in Arizona. It was insane. It's super inspiring. And that was our last one. The one before that we did in Vegas.
Okay.
And then we did one in Austin, Texas as well. So
Nice.
kind of bounced around a little
So
bit.
Austin, the most recent one, or that was
No,
Scottsdale
Phoenix
one?
was,
Oh,
yeah, Scottsdale was the most recent one.
Nice.
Austin was our first ever retreat.
Yeah.
That we did back in 2023. So we've been doing it every single year since then.
So sick. What are you gonna do next year?
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're
Plan
probably Texas, just because it's centrally located and it was great last time we did in Texas.
Yeah.
It's a lot to do, a lot of really good gyms in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about like getting in an environment that there's other fit people and not like being totally by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like, it's a law of exposure, right? I mean, like, think about this. Being here in Tampa, even in a gym like this, most people are in really, really great shape. Out of all the gyms I've been to, this gym like has a lot of really great shape people. It just normalizes being in shape. It normalizes like what that looks like. For example, if I went to like somewhere random, middle of nowhere Midwest, no hate to anyone who lives there, but like, think about it. The people that you're around, it would be very weird for you to be tracking macros, for you to be, you know, exercising or sacrificing, hanging out with friends to exercise. Whereas here, it's just like, it's normal. So when you're around those types of people, it normalizes that way of living, and it allows you to fall into that category easier. I would say like less than 1% of men have abs, right? There's more millionaires than there are people with six packs.
That's crazy.
So it'd be unreasonable to expect that like a normal environment would allow you to be conducive to get there. Yeah.
I totally agree. It's so funny, bro. I talk to some people that, I don't want to go to goals. That's where all the superficial people are. Like, that's where it's just for the influencers. But it's like, that's like somebody saying, oh, I don't want to get rich because all rich people are greedy. It's just like a limiting belief, bro. It's like, bro, you talk to a fit person, the vast majority of them are not superficial. They're actually great human beings that want to be helpful, right? But you having that stigma that, oh, if I get fit, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to be superficial. I'm going to like, that's just keep you stuck. Because why would you let yourself get fit if you don't want to be superficial?
Yeah.
Selfish.
If you have all these negative connotations to being fit because you believe it to be this bad thing, you're not gonna become it. You're never gonna be it.
Instead, you want to do the opposite. Like when you see a fit person, you be like, damn, like I really respect you. Like in your mind, you want to be like, damn, like I bet that took a lot of discipline. Like I really bet you have a great character to do what was required to get that outcome. Because when you tell yourself that in your mind, it's like, you know, subconsciously that when you get there, other people won't resent you. They're gonna respect you too. You know?
Yep. No, without a doubt. And I mean, for even people that live in like those other environments, or maybe you feel more isolated because whatever reason, maybe you travel a lot, you don't have as good of a community. That people you surround yourself with also be what you're consuming. Are you consuming like content like this, right? Like watching this instead of something else. Like that is also a way that you can get around those people without actually having direct access to them. Well, you can use social media, other things to like get access to them and have that be your environment. Like that's what I did when way back in the day when I started my business. I didn't have a ton of people around me that were doing the same thing.
YouTube videos.
It was just like, the people I surround myself with were the authors of the books I was reading. And like that was it.
You just need to expose yourself to the right beliefs that are going to help you take the right actions to create the right results. If you expose yourself to limiting beliefs, you're only going to take wrong actions. So you can find expansive beliefs in a YouTube video, on social media, in books, just like you said. So true, bro.
And then on that pursuit, you will then find the people.
Very true.
That's how it worked for you, right?
Yeah. Spitting, dog. All right, I'm going to get on the red side. Do you have my net? Feeling light for some reason, bro. Must be getting stronger.
Come on. Good.
This is not even gritty. I'm at 8, 9.
Come on.
Wow. So that was not really grip method best practices, guys. See how I got all the way to 10? To me, that's like too much reps. Like I'd rather just had gone a little heavier, gotten near failure earlier. But that's telling me like my back is getting stronger because that weight used to get me near failure at 5. Now it gets me near failure at 10. That means my lat is stronger. That means I've actually built muscle on my lat. That's how muscle growth works, right? That's why me and Craig like have muscle because like we've been doing that for a while, getting stronger. It's actually more simple than it seems. All right, here, bro.
Already.
I'm getting ready to bake in the sun after this.
Are
bro.
you, dude? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go vegetate by the pool, bro.
This is the secret. This is how you're supposed to tan.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go to the desk.
I normally tell people like, oh, I'm impenetrable to sunburn. And then like I fell asleep in the sun last week. He just had like the worst burn. All right, let's get it, dog. Sir, dude. Nice. Beautiful gritty pull. Let's go, dog. Hard as you can. Yes, sir. All the way to failure. Come on. Gritty. Finish, finish, finish. There we go. Good stuff. Hell yeah, brother.
Ooh.
All right, that's it on the back, guys. We just did 1 set near failure on each side. Honestly, when you make them look like that, like sometimes that's all you need. All right, so let's go hit the next exercise. All right, guys, we're gonna hit some lateral raises now. Same principles are gonna apply. Pick a weight that's gonna help us get near failure between 5 and 7. Sometimes it can be a little trickier because it's just a tiny bit more of an awkward exercise, but you can still make it happen. So I don't want you guys like tensing up your traps too much. Kind of keep your shoulders down, nice broad shoulders, and just kind of stay out pretty horizontally. Let's get it, Craig.
Let's do it.
Yep, that's failure for me. Keep going, bro. 2 more. Go, 1 more. Nice.
That sounded so loud hitting on the ground there.
What? Yeah,
I thought it was gonna go through the thing.
Yeah, let's freaking go, bro. So what you got going on rest of the day? You gonna go get some calls, you said?
I don't have any calls today.
Okay.
I mean, 2 rescheduled. I shouldn't know it's Easter time, so. But no, I have to send some limb videos. And then other than that, I'm relaunching an organic post that we did last year.
Okay.
That did really, really well, but I'm gonna run it as an ad this year.
Okay.
Leading into summer and probably relaunch that. And then other than that, walk
So you
outside and get a tan.
Work on Saturdays?
I work every single day pretty much. There's really a rare moment where I don't have like the whole day. I can't say the last time I've taken a full day off unless I was doing an event.
Okay.
Or like, for example, when I ran the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I did the whole day, no phone, no nothing.
It's insane, bro.
But
it's insane that you ran the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I ran twice, rim to rim to rim.
Nutty, bro.
It's like 45 miles or 45 miles.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, 11,600 elevation gain.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of running 2 marathons and the height of the Empire State Building 11 times in 1 day.
It's crazy, bro. What do you learn about yourself doing something just that challenging?
That you are breakable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I like really like just went into a crazy spot because like you're basically, it's not a race because like in races, right, you can bail and like you can go to an aid station.
Yeah.
When you're in the canyon, there's like 3 spots for water, 1 in the center, 2 either side basically.
Yeah.
And there's no way out. There's no way to say, oh, I'm tired, I want to bail, because you're in the canyon. It's not like when you're on a mountain, you can just go back down the mountain.
Yeah.
No, it's like you were in it.
Wow.
So there's no service on the phone.
Wow.
There's no way out unless you get someone to helicopter in and get you out of there.
Crazy.
You're stuck. So you just have to fit, like there's
Wow. So
no
you put
excuse.
yourself in a container where
finish.
you literally can't retreat.
So I think like that is like
Yeah.
very scary, but also like it forces you to have to like, you know, just go. And I think that like I say the reason like I was like the body is breakable is because there's definitely like at the tail end of it, I was at like mile 30 something.
Yeah.
So we were just getting close to the way out. We were climbing.
Yeah.
And my body just started full on seizing, cramping, like full body cramps. Even though I had had like 4 gallons of water in me, 8,000 milligrams of sodium, over 4,000 calories in me throughout the day, and I still was cramping. And I was full body cramps, hamstring, quad, my toes were crunched like this, and I was laying there like scorpions climbing over my leg because they're in the canyon. And friends, it's crazy.
Do, bro?
I had to wait it out. My friends had to give me water. We were running out of water, running out of food, and it was dark at this point.
Oh my God.
There's no one there.
And you kept going?
We have headlamps. And then finally, after one of my friends, Coach, I call him Coach. I live with him in Vegas, but he's the ultra dude. He knows ultras. He like revived me basically.
How do you revive
And you basically like wait it out. You keep hydrating. I couldn't pee, so he thought I had rhabdo. I couldn't pee for over an hour.
You were trying to pee and you couldn't?
No, I didn't have to pee, even though I had like over gallons and gallons of water in me. Still had no, like, couldn't feel like I could pee at all. So we thought I had rhabdo, which is like kidney failure. And we were trying to get me to pee. Finally, since I couldn't move, I was like cramping. My abs started cramping if I like moved. So I had to be rolled over on my side. Finally peed, and then after a little bit, got going, and then used the poles, and we made it out.
And how many more miles did you have after that moment?
It was like 4 or 5 miles, but the thing is like 4 or 5 miles it's like a 7-mile stretch on either end of 6,500 elevation. So it's like 5 miles. I was like, oh, it's not that bad. It is just straight up.
It's insane.
So we used poles.
Was that like the hardest 5 miles of your life, the final one after that moment?
Unbelievable. It was scary. I mean, it's scary. Like there's, because
what is doing that experience like? How is that carried over to just strengthening your character, like your own personal development, would you say?
I think it makes you just do a question. I mean, I would say it's made everything else feel a lot easier. I'm like, hey, if I could do that, like everything else is mainly just like mental. You just make it to be harder than it actually is. There's not any other scenarios in life where it's that hard on the body. It's usually just harder on the mental than anything else. And it makes you like almost like, I don't want to say undermine the mental battles you have, but it's like
putting into perspective.
It's like, oh my gosh, this is just something mentally that I have to like work around and like figure out how to break through. I'll take that over laying in the canyon wondering if I'm gonna make it out or if I'm gonna have kidney failure. Like,
do you think like more guys should put themselves in situations to do something just abnormally hard like that?
Yes, they think so, yeah. And doing it with like-minded people. I think that's what it showed me, is that like having a crowd like that is so helpful, because like my friend was there for me the whole time. Like without him, I don't even know if I would have made it out until the next day or had a chopper get me or something in the middle of the night.
That's crazy.
So yeah, having people that are just there for you regardless.
I love that.
Is really nice.
I want to point out too, it's so funny, like Craig put himself in an environment where retreat was not an option, right? There was no way to back out. The only way back out was to call a helicopter, and you told me this before, like the helicopter would have cost him 10 grand. So he was knowing, Craig, he was not gonna let that happen. So sometimes it's like our bodies naturally want to keep us safe and comfortable. So sometimes you have to literally put yourself in an environment where retreat is not an option. That's also why doing something like a program, guys, is like you're putting yourself in a situation where you're betting on yourself, and like retreat isn't an option. Right? Sometimes you gotta like go out of your comfort zone to like put yourself in a situation that's gonna help you elevate your standards. You never elevate your standards in your comfort zone. You have to expand yourself to your limit to then like expand your capacity of what you're capable of.
If you're looking, that's the thing too, is like you said, if you're looking for it to not work, it's not gonna work. Same with the program. It's like you said, retreat not an option. It's like make it work. It's like that's what it is. Just make the thing work. Not like looking for a reason why it's not gonna work out for you. Nothing else worked out for you in the past. Nothing ever helped you lose the weight. It's like
you always get what
you keep looking for. You're gonna keep getting it. It's like, dude, look for red lights while you're driving. You're gonna find a lot of red lights more than green lights.
That's funny because Craig's into reading. He's reading a book that I like a lot. It's called Transurfing in 78 Days. But it's pretty much all about like you create your reality through your thoughts and through what you focus on. So he gives this analogy of like, imagine you're looking in a mirror, right? And imagine like you're looking in a mirror and you're looking at yourself frowning, right? A lot of people, they want to like reach out and fix the mirror. They want to fix like the thing, and they don't want to frown. They want to smile. But what you have to do is you have to like choose to take responsibility. You have to like start smiling yourself to then like see the reflection change. And he said like, imagine this mirror, like you make a change, but you don't actually see the mirror change right away. So there's like, let's say like a delay between what you do and like what you see. So you have to start smiling, but then imagine 3 days passes before you actually see the mirror change. Same thing with fitness. You're gonna choose to be a fit person. You're not gonna see the mirror change. You're not gonna see the result. You have to like choose to be fit every single day. Like you're smiling, like how I'm doing what fit people do. I'm a fit person. And then you have to like change yourself internally, your habits, your thoughts, your beliefs, your behavior, your identity long enough before you actually see the change externally. So it's just like a trait, like really successful people in life, they understand this truth that like all change starts internally with yourself.
It's this like the saying, the world is not as it is as you are. It's it. Like you could have it like today, beautiful day. Oh my God, there's not a cloud in the sky right now. It's probably like 90 degrees right now. Fantastic day. If internally you're not doing well, it doesn't matter how nice the weather is. Doesn't matter if it's a rainy day, sunny day, best day of the world. Doesn't matter. If you're not good internally, nothing else will be perceived as good. Like it just isn't. It doesn't matter how good good the day looks.
Yeah.
So
true.
that's why keep taking care of your body, taking care of your health. Everything else gets better.
Yeah.
Like literally everything else in your reality.
Yeah. And if you're like going through it right now, like you kind of feel like shit, sometimes you gotta understand it's easier to act yourself into good feeling than to feel yourself into good action, right?
Yep.
Sometimes it's hard to trick yourself into like, oh, I love the weather today, if you've been feeling like shit. So sometimes like working out can be that cornerstone behavior that you do to like actually help you start to generate momentum to start feeling better about yourself and your life and your world.
Yeah, like hitting some lateral raises right
Hit
now.
some
Like,
lateral raises.
Do
Go, final
exactly
set of
that.
the day, guys. Keep going, bro. Let's go, dog. Good. Gritty. 2 more. Nice, Craig. 1 more. Come on. There we go. Right there. Woo. Let's freaking go, bro.
Good workout.
Ah. All right, Craig. Thank you so much for joining, bro.
That's fine.
Thank you guys for being a fly on the wall, observing our conversation. Anything you want to share? These guys,
Just that the gritty method works. I mean, like, look at this dude. Like, I mean, what else do I need to say to that? Like, that's it.
it does work. You feeling like extreme pain or just kind of like strong as shit?
No, I feel good. I feel like I could like throw a couple refrigerators around or something. No, I feel really good. I feel
Thanks for
amazing.
joining, bro.
Yeah, of course.
All right, later, guys. See you in the next video.